Welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Northampton Town. It is now the final episode. We have the FA Cup final on the horizon. Please remember though to stick around to the end, as I'll be detailing my plans for FIFA 21 and what you can expect from me in the future. We play Southampton first. It's Henderson, Giles, Tanganga, Sutar, McWilliams, Pollock, Masengo, Senior, Kamada, Koulibaly and Elliott List up top. Sutar sweeps it into the path of Scott Pollock. Here's Kamada. List. Kamada going through. It's a decent save. Cleared away for Giles to head it forward. List. Senior. Giles. Masengo. Pollock. Kamada trying to find the space. Finds Elliott List with a brilliant through ball. And Elliott List buries it. It's 1-0. Just what we wanted in our two final games before the FA Cup final. Leading early doors against Southampton. Brilliant ball in behind. No chance for the keeper. Giles looking for a bit of build up here. Here is Ryan Giles again. List returns the ball for Ryan Giles, who's in on goal here. It's saved. Falls for List. That was a really difficult finish. But somehow Elliott List managed it. It's like he had to wrap his leg around the defender who could have cleared it. Need to see that one again. Giles gets the ball from List. It's a good save initially. Yeah, he hooks it just around the defender's leg. Hermans loses out for Pollock, who intercepts. Koulibaly, nice, very nice turn. Koulibaly skips inside, finds the pace of Elliott List, who comes inside and goes for goal. Good save. Got a free kick here. Daichi Kamada to take it. Oh, it's a good save. It's a decent save. Mata. Obafemi. Tackled by Sutar. Now here is Koulibaly. Daichi Kamada now. Puts it through for Koulibaly. Rolls over. Oh, it's a bit easier for the keeper than he should have really been able to be. Daichi Kamada trying to build again. Senior back over the top to Senior. On the volley, it's tame. Harrimans charging forward on the left hand side, delivers it early. Pretty comfortable. Here is Senior. We'll get the ball back though, luckily for him. List. Nice take. Here is Koulibaly. Good ball all the way across for Courtney Senior to bury it. It is 3-0. We are looking good before the FA Cup final. Incredible ball in from Koulibaly. Absolutely smashed past the keeper though from Senior. Keeper's going to launch this one out now. One by Masengo. Here's Kamada. Bit of fast build up after winning the ball back, and Pollock takes the strike on. It is a decent save again. Jan Valery though is getting blocked into this corner. Does not know what to do with it. He's got Senior and Kamada on him. Valery is in all sorts of trouble. And he's going to put it out for the corner under the pressure. Senior will take it. In it comes. It's going to come through for Sutar, scuffs it into the keeper's hands. Mata. The ball over the top, tries to find Valery. Senior though now will charge forward, coming in the middle. Sees the space for Kamada, who's hit it straight at the keeper again. Dykstra, Dembele and Jones are on. Pollock, Senior and Kamada are off. Mata. Nice. Here is Vokins. Into Andrej Kramaric. In it comes, headed away. And headed wide from Mata. Best chance for Southampton all game. Here's Obafemi. Big switch to Vokins. Blocked but Zobnin will gather it. In it comes, and on the volley, it is put behind by Henderson. Maybe one more opportunity in this for Southampton to get rid of our clean sheet. Kramaric. Great switch for Jan Valery. In it comes now to Ntfc. Big save from Dino. Prevents the clean sheet loss. Ball in. Gonna come here maybe for Nastasic. Headed away. And further away. List finds Dembele. Intercepted by Valery though. There is your full-time whistle. Preparations for the FA Cup final going to plan. A big 3-0 victory over Southampton. Quick look at the player ratings then before we go. It's an 8.7 for Senior, 8.6 for Kamada, 8 for Pollock, 8.2 for Giles, 8.7 for Koulibaly, and a 9.4 and the man of the match going to Elliott List. Really good performance. What else can you say about that one? Just solid all around, and the clean sheet on top of it as well. Now we have a quick look at the table before we play our last game against Liverpool, who are top of the league and only need a point to become champions. You can see that Tottenham go to Arsenal, and if we win and get a couple of goals in a good victory, we could finish 5th. That's as high as we're going to get, but it's going to be tough. The Spurs playing Arsenal, who could win the league, and we play Liverpool, who are looking on to win that as well. So it's going to be a real tough one, real tough one. But it's just the kind of hard-fought battle we need before the FA Cup final, isn't it? To get us really going and get us prepared for a massive event like that. So let's hope we can do big things against Liverpool and push ourselves before that final match. Okay, here is the teams. It's Henderson, Giles, Turnbull, Souttar, Murray, McWilliams, Jones, Senior, Dykstra, Edwards and Scamacca. Turnbull has been drafted back in ahead of the FA Cup final. I've opted to rest a couple of players, perhaps unwisely. But we will see how this one pans out, as it's our final league game. Scamacca comes inside, does well. Here's Marcus Edwards, who smashes the post, and Senior on the follow-up can only find the side net in. Jones. Here is Edwards. Sean McWilliams skips past Virgil van Dijk, puts it across. Alisson palms it away, but the defender gets lucky. Almost had an own goal there. Giles skips past Salah. And now here's the ball to Senior, who's beaten Virgil van Dijk. It's into Curtis Jones, who should score. He has to score that. Giles in a lot of space. Turns inside. Loses out though. Neves. Salah. Wolf. Into Mo Salah, who's got pace to burn. Sean McWilliams is with him. Delivered in. Souttar. It's poor from Souttar, and it's saved. And the follow-up is scored. So poor from Harry Souttar, who really tamely clears the cross away. Falls straight to Ruben Neves. And at the second attempt he buries it. It's another one of those parried saves from Henderson that falls straight back to the shooter. And Liverpool lead. Curtis Jones. Needs a bit of support. Has it with Sean. Edwards. Here is Dykstra. He's going to have a go. Good save from Alisson Becker in the Liverpool goal. Senior. Goes for it with this corner towards Scamacca. It's parried away. Dykstra into McWilliams. Decent volley, but well saved. Oh, it's a great touch from Eden Hazard up top for Liverpool. Here's Artur back to Hazard. Goes for Mateta. On this left wing. Andy Robertson. Bursting through Robertson. Still got it. Puts the cross in towards Salah, but it's headed down by our own man, I think it was Giles, and then buried by Eden Hazard. I'd have to see it again. I'm not sure who it was. It's Senior who heads it back across for the Hazard sapping. 2 goals gifted to Liverpool by our poor defending. Sean McWilliams now though does so well. Marcus Edwards back to Sean. He's going to full hit for Edwards. Saved again by Alisson. Neves. Hazard. Artur. Lozano over to Robertson. Tackled well by Murray. Marcus Edwards gets there ahead of Sergio Ramos. Running in behind now. Edwards puts it straight at Alisson. Hazard to Salah. Good tackle from Senior. Bit tentative from Salah there, and Scamacca has found Edwards, who gets in front of Robbo really well. It's tackled though. Ramos. It's a big switch now for Salah. Could be a big opportunity here for Liverpool. Rolls the ball, it's tackled by Sutar. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. Neves. Wolf. Slips it to Artur, who's tackled now. Chance for a counter perhaps. Dijkstra. Scamacca. He's tackled now as well. Hazard. Ramos. Lovely ball for Lozano, who's tackled, but it's going to fall here for Mo Salah. It's blocked. It's going to come for Hazard. Good save. Massive double save from Henderson. List is staying on the left. We've got Kamada and Dembele on as well for Edwards, Senior and Dijkstra. Putting List on that left hand side for the pace and execution he can bring. Hazard finds Mo Salah. Salah slips in Hazard. It's a good save. Wolf. Neves. Mohamed Salah in a lot of space. Giles needs to get to him. Salah going to look for here. It's a poor piece of skill from Salah. Jones to McWilliams. Scamacca. Over to Dembele. Dembele one-on-one here at an angle. Alisson will save it and gather it. Should do better. Really should do better there, Dembele. Alisson rolls it out. Going to be forced to clear it here. List is going to win it. McWilliams now. Scamacca. Here is Daichi. Kamada is going to struggle. Manages to keep it in and wins the corner out of it. Sean McWilliams lines this one up. It's headed back across, sort of. It's cleared away now. Here is Curtis Jones, maybe. No, he's not going to make it. Keita now with a brilliant ball forward for Mo Salah. Salah pokes it through for Andy Robertson. One-on-one, big save Henderson. Salah brings it down for Artur, first time. It's gone over. Robertson back to Keita. Needs a pass. Can't find it. It's intercepted by Murray. Jones. Kamada. Tries to feed Scamacca up against Van Dijk, and he's not going to be able to keep hold of it. But Van Dijk's giving it to Kamada. He slips in. Dembele puts it straight at Alisson again. Kamada charges forward now. Scamacca. Intercepted by Van Dijk. He's been very good today, Van Dijk. Neves. Here's Mo Salah now. Henderson does just enough to not foul him. Manages not to foul him in that situation. Keita. Neves. Oh, he's been taken out. It's Jordan Turnbull. With the mistake. Dives in with the tackle. Yeah, it's very poor. Very poor. Ruben Neves to seal the deal for the champions-elect. He's put it wide. Neves. Salah. Seconds away from being crowned champions here, Liverpool. Neves across. Hooked away by Sutar. Salah brings it down, and the full-time whistle has been blown. We unfortunately do fall short in our final game, but it was against the team that was going to be crowned champions no matter what on this day. Liverpool are Premier League champions. Ruben Neves had a good game, as you can see. Those stats aren't incredibly impressive, to be honest. Not the right ones I would have chosen, but Liverpool have been crowned champions. Looks like we're not even going to get to see them lift the title. I would have stuck around for that one. But no, unfortunately we do fall to Liverpool on the final day of the season. But we do have that FA Cup final against Manchester United to come to wrap up the season, hopefully in style. Nothing particularly impressive, although I didn't think we were that bad against them. Just a bit unlucky. Shot ourselves in the foot a few times as well. Now then, here is our FA Cup pre-match press conference. Will you make any major changes in the starting 11 before the match against United, considering you're disadvantaged? That's a very insulting question. We didn't just get here through luck. We need to identify what the players need and make sure that we have them deliver. That would be the big change. Okay. They literally just asked the same question again, basically. Can you tell us if any of your squad or starting 11 changes? It's basically the same question. Regardless of the starting 11, we will win this. My whole squad have a real hunger for success and are winners. Yes, that's what we like to see. Your side have had a bit of a mixed bag in terms of results recently. It hasn't been that bad. I mean, we've done okay. I'm 100% sure our form will improve and you'll see what happens with this team is made of soon enough. Here we go then. The pre-match warm-up at Wembley Stadium. There is the Manchester United team. You see Bruno Fernandes there, Thomas Lemar, Diogo Jota there, I believe that is the back of. The National Stadium of England, Wembley Stadium. Before this match kicks off, I want to remind you that in my previous episode uploaded to this channel was PES 2020 Master League with Liverpool, the final episode of that one, where we had the Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain. If you want to go and see how that went, please check that one out as well. You see the paths to the final there. Ours was much tougher, beating Spurs, Liverpool and Manchester City. Much tougher than Charlton, Chelsea and West Ham. Telling you to watch out for Daichi, who scored a hat-trick in the semi-final against Tottenham, of course. Just like it was in the Allianz Arena in our PES Master League, it is a massive cup final. Massive day out for the lads. A massive way to end our career mode in FIFA 20. Can we lift the FA Cup? The oldest cup competition in world football. One of the most historic and prestigious competitions you can possibly win. Northampton Town have never won it. But here is the lineup. It's Henderson, Murray, Sutar, Tanganga and Angulo, Williams and Masengo, Edwards, Kamada Senior and Elliott List. I believe this is our best lineup and that is why I've picked that. I've based it purely on what I think is the best 11 that we put out on the pitch. For Man United, it's De Gea, Reece James, Dejen, Matip, Rosalind, Alexander Golovin there as well, alongside Scott McTominay, Daniel James, Bruno Fernandes, Thomas Lemar and Diogo Jota up top for United. Two very strong teams. Elliott List stands over the ball and we are underway at Wembley. Let's knock it around to begin with, get a few touches out. The big day has been waiting for a while for us. A calm beginning to this one. Sean McWilliams captaining the side today, looking to lift the FA Cup. Here's Elliot List. Sean McWilliams has a pop, a bit ambitious, but Manchester United will win the ball and have a chance to counter. Sutar though will win it. Kamada gives it away, a bit sloppy here. Rosalind. Golovin. Brilliant ball for Thomas Lemar. Sutar's going to have to go out to him. He's blocked the cross enough for Henderson to gather it. He's trying to throw it out here, but he's been unlucky. But Senior has robbed Reece James. Senior now bursting through. Courtney Senior has to go for it. But here's Elliot List. It's a bit tame. Unlucky. Good start from the lads. Very good start. Murray with the throw-in. Masengo. Intercepted. Here's Scott McTominay for United. Golovin. Golovin now. Receives the ball back. Dan James. Pace to Burn. Intercepted though by the Colombian Alvaro Angulo. Tanganga back to Angulo. Senior. Plays it into the midfield for Sean McWilliams, who just gets there. Ahead of McTominay, I believe. Edwards. Murray. Slips it through. Here's Marcus Edwards now. Puts it across. It's Kamada! Just as he did at Wembley against Tottenham in the semi-final. Daichi Kamada puts us ahead. What are you doing? Get away from the post. Please. Marcus Edwards, some brilliant football. Gets to the byline just about. Smashes it across. And a lovely tap in for Daichi Kamada. Early doors, of course, but an incredible start to proceedings. Here's Diogo Jota, intercepted by Murray. Shafit Tanganga. Oh, he's giving it away. Oh, it's a bad challenge. It's not a good one from Tanganga. The former Tottenham defender is booked for that challenge on Fernandes, I believe it was. Well, I don't know if it was Fernandes that was fouled, but it will be him to take this free kick. It's pretty poor. Henderson rolls it out for Suter. McWilliams. Just poor and goes straight to Golovin. Jota. Rosalind. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes here. Rosalind inside again. Fernandes all the way across for Jota. It feels upsetting to see Liverpool's new signing in a Manchester United shirt, but it is Diogo Jota who has put Manchester United level. It's a good piece of play. Put it between the legs of Henderson. Sean McWilliams. All action in this first 20 minutes of the FA Cup final. Great skill. Edwards is into the box here. Another piece of skill. Oh, he's trying to get the shot away, but it is cleared. Murray with the throw-in. McWilliams. Noah Masengo will let fly. Deflected. Flick through now. Kamada on the volley. Difficult one, but De Gea saves. Sean into Kamada. Murray. Delivers a great cross to List. Doesn't get enough on it. De Gea launches it out. But it's a poor one. Here is Sean McWilliams. Kamada. Wide for Matteo Murray. Marcus Edwards. Has the beating of Rosalind. Is inside again. Here is Marcus Edwards. Kamada smashes the post. Tanganga just about gets to the clearance there. Masengo. Senior. Got to try and keep this build up going. Kamada. Has a go. It's not great. Here is Matteo Murray. Kamada. Goes all the way wide. Rangulo, who pokes it in toward Hando Masengo. Drives forward. Inside for Kamada. Sean McWilliams back to Daichi Kamada. He's hit the bar, but Masengo's there. We've scored! Noah Masengo with an incredible touch. I have no idea how that's been scored. He hits the bar there, and Masengo's just following in perfectly, takes the touch and slots it home. We're into the second half now, and we lead 2-1 against United at Wembley. Kamada, List, turns well. Elliot List goes for one. Straight into the midriff of De Gea. De Gea launches it forward. It's won again by McWilliams though. De Gea's clearances have not been very good at all today. Murray. Sean. Masengo pokes it through. Here's Elliot List on his left foot. Smashes it in. There was a time where Elliot List on his left foot wasn't the most reliable. But in an FA Cup final, you cannot doubt this man. What a player he has been for us, and what a moment he might have had now. Elliot List smashes it in. It is 3-1 with half an hour to play. Here is Murray. Oh, he's giving it away though. McTominay. Fernandez. Golovin. Jota. Wide. I've switched to a 4-5-1 here. I'm going to drop Masengo back to be in a slightly more reserved position. Kamada is going to make way for Pollock, and I'm going to go for this for now. Edwards as well for Koulibaly. Bit more power on the counter, bit more pace. Goal kick. Here's Angulo. Pollock. Robbed instantly. His first action is to be robbed. Dan James. Diogo Jota. Here's Fernandez, who just smashed it first time. And United have one back. That is an incredible goal worthy of any FA Cup final. Jota plays it in here. He just smashed it first time with his left, and it curls and it dips and it... Oh God. Can't be having that kind of thing go against us. Rosselin jumps over the challenge of Koulibaly. Lamar, Rosselin again. McTominay. Rosselin intercepted by Murray though. Sutar is giving it away. Jota is hit the inside of the post, but amazingly it goes wide after that. Elliot List is going to go onto the left, and Senior is going to come off for Scamacca. I need that physical presence up top, but I don't want to have to sacrifice List yet. Henderson. Alvaro. Masengo. This is going to be a very quick from back to front here. Here's Koulibaly. Skips past the challenge. Koulibaly across. Scamacca on the volley. Doesn't control it well. Rosselin. The clock is counting down for Manchester United. Golovin. Reece James. Inside Golovin. Jota slips it through. Alexander Golovin has scored. From 3-1 up. We are level again in this FA Cup final. A huge moment for Manchester United. Great ball through. Golovin slots it past Dean Henderson. Masengo. Pollock. Is there an injury time winner in this for us? No, not when we play balls like that. Maybe there is. Maybe there is here. Scamacca can't get hold of the ball. Full time whistle has been blown. We head into extra time at Wembley. So now I'm thinking Jordan Turnbull comes on for Masengo. We drop that position much further back to a very deep CDM, and then we put Tanganga there. And we're going to go with that. Matip. Cannot risk United getting anything else in this game. If they score again, it's probably game over. Rosselin. Great ball through all the way across. Intercepted by Turnbull, but he gives it away, and it's a huge mistake, but we get away with it. It's just a corner. Got to get this away. Here is Suso. Diogo Jota back to Suso. Blocked. Golovin. has scored an absolute worldie. On today of all days. Some of the goals for Manchester United are just pure brilliance, and you can't knock it. That is inch perfect from Golovin. We need to dig deep and find a response. We only have 15 minutes or so to do this. Tanganga bursting forward. Tanganga puts it wide. We're into this second half now and we're switching things up to a 4-2-4. I've got to go for it. I've got no choice. We had 20 minutes. We now only have 15. I've got to up the pressure. Constant pressure. A bit more width. All the way as far forward as we can go. Constant long ball pressure. Everyone as far forward and into the areas we can get them. 15 minutes, boys. Got to put Scamacca as a target man and list on getting behind. Here we go. Golovin. Thomas Lemar. Intercepted by Murray. Needs an outlet. Does so well. 1-2 with List. Returns the ball. Elliot List here. Elliot List 1-on-1. It's 4-4. Who else was it going to be? Who else but Elliot List? The man that has defined this career mode has possibly scored our biggest ever goal. And now we're very quickly going to revert back to what we were doing beforehand. With Tanganga in the DM role. And List back out wide. Got to take off all this stuff as well. Go back to balanced. Bring everybody dropping them back a bit. Turn everything off of that huge attacking intent. Calm it down. McTominay. Manchester United perhaps going to go for one last charge at the goal. Golovin goes backwards. No, it's full time. 120 minutes have been played, including all that extra injury time as well. Must be nearly 130 minutes, if not more. We have arrived at the penalty shootout. 4-4 in normal time. I think I'm pretty happy with that ordering, to be honest. As best as we're going to get with 5 defenders on the pitch. Yeah, we're ready. First up is the giant Italian, Gianluca Scamacca. Nothing fancy, boys, just put it away. He buries it. Isco for Manchester United. It's a big save from Dino. Massive save. Koulibaly. Scores. It's 2-0. Suso. It's saved again. The former Man United keeper is playing a blinder in the shootout. Elliot List. Come on. It's 3-0. Diogo Jota has to score. He does score. He does. It's okay. It's okay. We have a huge advantage. It is the captain, Sean McWilliams. If he scores it, we win. Sean, you got to bury this. Sean McWilliams has put it over the bar. Oh no. Thomas Lemar steps up for Manchester United. Can he keep them in this? He goes for the Panenka and he's put it wide. I don't believe it. He's put it wide. The bows from Dean Henderson, and rightfully so. For the first time in our history, Northampton Town have won the FA Cup. Wow. You see what it means to Sean McWilliams, Northampton born and bred, Northampton produced and developed. Same goes for Scott Pollock, Northampton Town boy. We have won the FA Cup. There will never be a moment like this again for this team. Never again will we have this moment together. We are going to sign off of FIFA 20, seeing Sean McWilliams, the vice-captain officially of the club, but the man who will take the armband on into the future in another life. He's going to lift the FA Cup. There it is. The boyhood dream has come true. Sean McWilliams and the Cobblers team celebrate. There are the fans. You know what it means to them. Never before have Northampton Town lifted a major trophy. Today that has changed. With myself at the helm, with all these boys, so many of them that I've put so much trust in have come with me through the divisions, through 5 long seasons, finishing a career high of 6th in the Premier League. We are officially FA Cup champions. No one can ever take this moment away from us. No one can ever say that we weren't good enough. We have won the FA Cup. And just before we move on to other things, let's have a quick look at the player ratings. They're great ratings for Kamada, Edwards, man of the match for Masengo, Murray as well, and Elliot List, of course. Remember to stick around because at the very end I will tell you my FIFA 21 plans. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Alright then, that is it, guys. After 57 episodes, we have finally reached the end of FIFA 20 and our Northampton Town career mode. So before we leave, we are going to have a quick look at all the statistics for this season, and then right at the end, remember to stay tuned because I'm going to tell you my FIFA 21 plans. First, you'll see here in the top goal scorers, we didn't really have anything amazing this year. You had Kamada in 12th with 17 goals in 27 appearances, Elliot List just behind him with 16 in 33. We also had Skamaka in there with 13 in 29. Not a high scoring year for us, particularly Bruno Fernandes coming away with the most goals he scored against us in that FA Cup final, of course. See that champions Liverpool had Eden Hazard up front and Mo Salah getting a good amount of goals as well. In terms of assists, it's Bruno Fernandes again who is on top with most goals and assists. Incredible season for him. Kamada is in there at joint third, 11 assists in 27 games. Elliot List there in joint 5th with 10 assists in 33 games. Marcus Edwards in joint 10th with 8 in 30. You also got Skamaka, who is joint 17th with 7 in 29. And right at the bottom there in joint 21st is Courtney Senior as well with 6 assists. And this is the one I was kind of nervous about, seeing how many clean sheets Dean Henderson managed. He managed 11 clean sheets in 38 appearances, which isn't incredible, but normally it's very, very rare that you get anything above 18, maybe 19 at a push for clean sheets, isn't it, in real life? So getting 11 and putting him in the 6th place, can't really knock it. Played every league game as well, had a good season, can't ask for too much more. Okay, time to look at the player stats and find our player of the season with 46 total appearances, including of course the pre-season games. Dean Henderson with 13 clean sheets and a 7.1. Good season from him. Disappointing at times that a lot of shots seem to go straight back to the players that he initially saved it from, but his all-round game can't be questioned. He has been a fantastic player and so crucial in helping push us forward when we came into the Premier League. Jamal Blackman made just the 5 appearances with a 7, didn't keep a clean sheet, but he was decent. He was decent, wasn't he? Like, he's what I wanted out of a backup keeper. Bradley Lashley made no appearances. Then we go to Ryan Giles, 18 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists, 4 clean sheets and a 7.7. This lad was very, very good. He started coming in toward the end playing at right back as Murray sort of became a bit slow and wasn't really working to what we were trying to do. So he came in for a few games and he looked very, very good toward the end. Very pleased with how he turned out instead of just being primary backup for Angulo. Speaking of Alvaro, 41 appearances, 1 goal, 4 assists, 12 clean sheets and a 7.3. An ever-present really in the side. He played 34 of the 38 Premier League games, 3 in the FA Cup as well. Very, very good season from him. Very pleased. He was a signing that we made all the way back. I believe it was the first season, first window, when I was trying to get a left back in. So he's come a long way with us since coming from Colombia to join us in League 2. Regan Paul made 5 appearances, didn't keep a clean sheet with a 7.7, was very good when we asked him to rotate in. He was surprisingly more up to the task than this next man Charlie Good was, so pretty pleased with his contributions. And here is Charlie Good. He did get a 7.4 in his 1 appearance, but it seemed whenever we brought him in, even last season, season before that, he made mistakes. He was out of position, he played poor passes. He needed to be upgraded on, and in the end we did. And he's still at the club, but if there was another season, he wouldn't be. Shafit Tanganga, 24 appearances, 6 clean sheets and a 7.2. Very good coming in the end of the season after we decided that Turnbull needed to be swapped out. He was solid, he was quick, he was good in the air. Very pleased with how he was for us in our final season. 34 appearances and 7 clean sheets with a 7.2 is what the captain, Jordan Turnbull, has managed. He really went off the boil a bit toward the end of the season. He's not quite good enough for Premier League, but I've had to keep him in because he was there with us from the beginning and he was absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, whatever happens next year, he will not be at the Cobblers because he has joined Salford City. Harry Souttar, 45 appearances, getting 2 goals, including that brilliant one in the Premier League game where he basically just decided he was going to become a striker for a few minutes. 13 clean sheets and a 7.4. I love this man, but I cannot justify buying him another time. So this will be the last we see of Big Harry. Lance Mitchell and Oscar Shaw both made no appearances. Cameron McWilliams made 11 appearances, 3 clean sheets and a 6.9. Okay when I've asked him to come in, but his stamina just wasn't quite up for it compared to everybody else, so he rarely played 90 minutes when he did. Mateo Murray, 35 appearances, the 1 assist, 8 clean sheets and a 7.5. Perfectly solid. I think he'd probably still be around if we were going to carry on. I think I'd keep him as first choice and improve maybe a centre-back option. Maybe he would be gone, I'm not sure. I'd need to look at what I would do if I would carry on, but really good season from Murray overall. Masengo, 43 appearances, 3 goals, 9 assists, 8 clean sheets and a 7.4. All of his goals coming in the FA Cup as well. 4 assists in the FA Cup as well. Very, very good in that competition was Masengo. Another player that's been with us for quite a while. Very pleased with how he does in the Premier League, but being in midfield in this team, you do rotate a hell of a lot. We've always had at least 4 first team quality midfielders, and that's the way I like to keep it. I like to have a good rotation, depending on the opponents we're up against, who best fits it. And Masengo was often that man, being the DM sort of box-to-box like player. Very good season from him. Suiki Dembele basically played second fiddle for the whole season after Koulibaly was signed, and Edwards as well. So he made 35 appearances, 4 goals, 7 assists. Just the 1 clean sheet when he was on the pitch, but a 6.9 as well. Very pleased with Dembele as well. His contributions were always very, very good. He was a great impact sub to bring that pace and a good rotation option for the Cups. Scott Pollock then, 25 appearances, 6 goals, 4 assists, 6 clean sheets, 7.6. It's hard to believe that this man is still only 23 years old. He is still younger than I am right now, and we've done 4 or 5 seasons. So he's been very, very good when we need him to be. I'd want him to push on and become a first choice next season if we did continue. He was very good. Curtis Jones as well, another good rotation option for our class midfield. 32 appearances, 6 goals, 3 assists, 3 clean sheets, 7.1. Was very good at times, scored some big goals. Remember one against Manchester City that he did score, I think at the Etihad maybe, or no, it was in the league at least. He was very good at times as well, did some truly good things for us, but never nailed down that starting role that like Masengo did. Vice captain of the club, 46 appearances, 11 goals, 8 assists, 11 clean sheets and a 7.6. It's of course Sean McWilliams. What else can you say about this man? He has come with us from the very beginning. I've maintained that he will always be a key man, and he finishes off this career mode at an 81 overall. He's just sensational, isn't he? He really did become like a deep-lying Steven Gerrard, bursting through the midfield, scoring goals, hitting passes. Very pleased with how his development turned out, and it's a shame we're not going to be able to see it into the future. Watch him captain the side properly and hopefully lifting the Premier League trophy. George Carter made just one appearance with a 6.1 in the Carabao Cup. Of course, all these young players I sort of refrained from using in the end, just because I knew this was going to be the last season. Courtney Senior, 46 appearances, 8 goals, 9 assists, 12 clean sheets, 7.5. Another banger of a season from him, another player that's been with us since very close to the beginning and has come with us all the way through the leagues and has shown his quality as a Premier League winger as well. Can't be mad at anything that Courtney Senior has produced for us. He always goes through those incredible bits of form where he just takes everybody down, bursts in off the wings, curling them into the far post. He's just sensational. Marcus Edwards, 37 appearances, 7 goals, 9 assists, 9 clean sheets and a 7.5. There were times when Marcus Edwards was unplayable, whether he was playing as a 10 or on the right. You just couldn't stop him. He was so good, so creative, and he had a really good season in rotating on that right hand side. As did this man Tanguy Koulibaly, 41 appearances, 10 goals, 7 assists, 7 clean sheets and a 7.2. Koulibaly, again, quite streaky, similar to Edwards. Would never nail down the starting role 100%, but would always have good veins of form, scoring 8 Premier League goals as well. So all you can ask for from a young guy making his debut in England in the top flight. Peter Bell didn't make any appearances. Harrison Edwards did make 2 appearances, was our most promising young player. Matt got the 1 assist in the 2 appearances and the 7.9, did look good when he played. Daichi Kamada, our marquee signing, 31 appearances, 21 goals, 12 assists and 7 clean sheets, 7.9 overall. Look at that FA Cup rating as well. In 3 appearances he got a 9.1 average. 27 appearances in the league with 17 goals and 11 assists. What can you ask for? This guy came in playing off of Scamacca or List and just was so creative, as well as being a goal scorer himself. Great penalty taker as well, was our main man from the spot if he was on the pitch. I think he was one of those signings that I think a lot of people definitely questioned when I made it, but I think I've been proven right on that one. What a player he was for us. I think we brought him in from Hoffenheim, I think it was. It was definitely Germany. And look at the way that he has rewarded us. The giant Italian, the last time I will say that, big Gianluca Scamacca, 39 appearances, 17 goals, 11 assists, 7 clean sheets and the 7.5. Another one of those little signings that I made because I wanted a different option, but he morphed into an incredible striker in his own right, far more than just the target man I expected him to be. He had a decent bit of pace, he had such great strength, he could dribble, he scored some really good goals as well, and it's sad to see that we'll leave Gianluca in FIFA 20. He was so good for us. Elliot List now, 43 appearances, 20 goals, 12 assists, 6 clean sheets, 7.6. What can I say about List that hasn't already been said before? Coming all the way through the leagues with us, becoming a top level Premier League striker, scoring 16 league goals. Oh, what more can you say about this lad? He's just amazing. I hope we find someone anywhere near as good as this next time. Finally now, Alexander Dykstra, 19 appearances, 5 goals, 4 assists, 2 clean sheets and a 7.3. Dykstra, of course, was always my 4th choice amongst my forward line, but he is really good, and if he didn't throw that fit halfway through the season and demand to leave, he probably would have played a bit more. But there he is, Alexander Dijkstra, one of our, I think he was our very first youth prospect when we started this career mode. And that does mean that our very final player of the season goes to Daichi Kamada. And as well, if it was going to be from me, Kamada's probably up there. But I think my manager's player of the season is going to have to go to the way that Sean McWilliams stepped up to an elite top class level, getting 10 Premier League goals from midfield. What more could you have asked for Sean this year? So good from him. And now then guys, that is it. We have finally reached the end, but before we go, I want to give you a quick update on what my FIFA 21 plans are. So EA Play Early Access will release on October the 1st, so that should be around 24 hours from when this video goes up. Now I don't know when that goes live. I don't know if it goes live at midnight, I don't know if it goes live at like 6 PM like EA like to do occasionally, but as soon as it does, I'm going to try to get in there and produce the first episode of my newest career mode. So what I'm going to be doing, I've gone back and forth over what I wanted to do. I thought of doing a Northampton Town career mode where I just put the current squad that FIFA 21 give you into the Premier League and see if I can survive with no transfers, just a pure survival tactic. But what I'm going to decide to do, unless you all really want to see that, I'm going to just do a one-off, one-season Liverpool career mode, because my PES Master Leagues did really well with Liverpool, and obviously Liverpool are the team I support. So I thought I could have one season with Liverpool, and the main reason I'm doing that is because I have a PS5 on the way, and you cannot take your save datas across the generations with you. So the plan is that Liverpool career mode will lead us all the way up to the 19th of November, and then I will, as soon as I have the PS5 all set up and FIFA all installed and I can record an episode, I will. So I don't know, depends how early it comes. It could be on the 19th, it could be the 20th that it comes out, could be the 21st. It depends how much time I have on my hands when it comes. So the plan is that I will do a Liverpool career mode up until FIFA 21 releases and the PS5 comes out, and then I will switch over to do a normal Northampton Town career mode again, starting off in League 1, and then by then hopefully we won't have as many bugs as we did throughout the majority of this career mode going into that season. So yeah, quickly run through it again. When EA Play Early Access comes out, I'll be doing a Liverpool career mode, and then when I get my PlayStation 5, which fingers crossed will be the 19th, and it will be relatively early and everything's installed, I will start my Northampton Town career mode on FIFA 21. So that is my plans. That's what I'm going to be doing. So thank you everyone once again for joining me. It's been such a fun time. 57 episodes. Wow, we've come a long way. A really long way. And I'm so happy with how we did. I'm so happy with all the support you gave me. I'm so happy with just everything. So once again, thank you so much for watching this series. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because remember that very soon will be our FIFA 21 journey, starting with Liverpool. So thank you so much again. I'm going to keep saying thank you because you're all so lovely and amazing and leave nice comments and like the video. It's great. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in FIFA 21.